stream on YouTube.
It's pretty easy.
You could use Streamlabs OBS.
Yeah, that's what I use for Twitch.
You could use that for YouTube as well.
I think you can use it. I think you could stream to both at the same time, can't you? Using OBS just once? Yeah. When I move, I will start streaming again. But my internet is not good enough for that.
Well,
Yesterday, my little webcam with Lexi sitting on my lap was like, internet, no. And I think I'm going to put 4 rib nuts in my desk.
Do it.
I'm not quite 100% where I want the throttle and stuff, but the throttle definitely is a problem because it slides. Actually, ideally, I'd hang it a little bit off. So, but then I would only need 2 rib nuts. Oop.
Alright, there's that. So, do this. Get rid of this.
So there's no way to buy the FAC Lightning anymore?
Negative. Well, no, you can with a golden ticket. Still, can't you?
I think I got a golden ticket.
You can
But then-
buy it with a golden ticket, or you can rent it with a golden ticket.
You can rent it, but you
Oh.
gotta have the golden ticket to buy.
Yep. The
Chances
golden
are it'll
ticket
be on
gave you
sale.
a free rental,
Yeah.
and then you could buy it if you have the ticket as well.
I have the ticket.
Then you should be able to buy one.
You could also buy it gray market via
That too.
see Star Hanger. I bought a couple of ships Star Hanger and I've had really good luck with it. And you will pay less than you would pay straight up RSI. I mean, at least if you're willing to do CCU stuff. If you want like original content, that stuff could be expensive.
What's CCU?
Upgrades. So like my Firebird used to be a C1, which used to be a Fury. So what you can do is you can upgrade a ship. So right now I have 4 pulses because they have lifetime insurance and they're $25. So then what I do is I find another ship to upgrade that's on like say War Bond during what's the next big event coming up? Not the alien one, the one after that, where everything's on sale. Well, anyways, usually when that goes on, there's like War Bond deals. Upgrade. Buy a C1, blah blah blah. But they usually have a War Bond deal, and it saves like say $10. And then you go, okay, well, I'm going to upgrade to the Pulse. That's $10 saving. And then after the C1, I'm going to upgrade it to a Mole. And that's going to save me $15. And then, so now the Mole is $40 cheaper, $50 cheaper. And then I'm going to upgrade to this. Or like I have a Banu Merchantman, which only costs $200 to get to. So then I'm there, and then it's only, $20, $40, $50.
I hit the detach on the Mole, so I can pull my bags off, but I can't get it off when I use the tractor beam.
What about the big tractor beam? The backpack one?
That's the one I'm using.
Maybe you need a ship tractor beam, like an MPVU or something?
We've moved these before, so that's what I'm not understanding.
I think the servers are fucking up because the elevators aren't working again.
Oh, so I could just... Yeah, alright.
Max, you and I are on the same server. Big Mike's on a different server. The elevators are working fine on our server.
See, I switched from your server because of that.
So anyways, Ragu, so then, like, my Polaris final cost is, like, $395.
I got it.
Ooh.
Alright, get one out.
Wild.
Instead of $700 Like I bought my Perseus as original content, so it was kind of expensive and stupid. But you could get a Perseus for like gray market $399
Yep.
because of CCUs. Because people are going to make money on it, but they'll make $15, $20, $30. But if they're doing it, like I have this one friend, he makes serious money doing CCUs, and he'll buy 50 or 60 upgrades and he'll just stack them so that way he can get to certain ships, and then he'll be like, okay, selling this ship for $400, melt value, you know, 350 or something like that. So, he'll make $50 or something. But you're buying a $700 ship for $600 or $500 or $400.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
Yeah. It's a patience thing. Like right now, technically I have a Polaris, but I have a Banu Merchantman because a Polaris and a Perseus give me the same loaners. So I haven't made my Polaris yet, but I do have an. So when people like, hey, can I see your fleet picture? Well, it shows a Polaris there because that's what I actually have. I mean, the Banu Merchantman's only there to be upgraded to a Perseus, then to be upgraded to a Polaris.
Hmm.
And then there's a couple of websites. One of them ccu.games, I think, dot something else, that will help you build CCU chains, and like you build it from this to this, and it takes into account what you have. Like if I had more money, I would play with it more. But the gray market is also really good through like Star Hanger. You go, okay, I wanna. So, what were you wanting, Ragu?
Um, I don't remember.
We were talking about an F8C.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lightning.
Yep.
It's,
Now do you want let's see.
I mean, it's not even that I want it. It's just that I had it before, and I was just wondering, like, you know, is it purchasable? Damn. Who the fuck parked their C2 like a dumbass over here? Bro, I hate the small ships like the arrows and shit that will like park right in the middle of the big ass landing pad like they mean something.
So the elevators at surface entrance is just fucked up because spaceports are working. All right.
I mean, whose server are you in?
I joined a random one.
Interesting.
That's annoying.
I don't know, cause I literally just used those.
Yeah, I used it once, and then I went to pick up another load and came back, and then it quit working. And then another guy came in and tried to use it, and it wasn't working for him neither. I guess I'm taking the tram.
Alright, come on. Let's go.
Who makes the F8C?
That
Anvil?
would be Anvil. Yeah.
That's what I thought. They don't have a listing for an F8C right now. So we'll go to... What is the other one? Impound, that's it. Hmm. Doesn't look like anybody's selling an F8C right now. I mean, at least on the two websites that I would check. I mean, you could also check Reddit or something like that, but I was just kind of curious of the dollar amount that somebody was looking for one.
When I had pledged for one over a year ago, it was $300.
Well, it's $300, but the thing is, like, you could find one that is less expensive. Like, here's a account with an LTI F8C and a Talon Shrike, and let's see, some other shit for $600. Like right now, you could spend $17,500 for a Praetorian Star Citizen account, which has a 400i, a 600i, an 890, an A1, Apollo Medevac, both Inferno and Ion, Arrow, Ballista, C1, C2, C8, Centurion, Corsair, Cyclones, E1. Wow. Oh, he's got both F8Cs too, the Lightning and the Executive Edition too. There we go.
Praetorian, the county would have one automatically.
Yeah, two of them.
Oh yeah, I forget you actually get two of them with the Praetorians.
Yeah, because you get
You
one
get
at Wing
one just
Commander.
before, yep.
Yep. And then one at Legatus, which I'll never hit. I mean, that's just too much money.
I'm only at the first one.
He's
I
got
would-
Hull A,
Grand
B,
Admiral or
C,
whatever.
D, and E. He's got a
Wait,
Kraken. I'm just going through for noteworthy things. He's got a Pioneer.
I would invest more if these ships are ones that I could actually use, and I
Oh, he's
don't.
a Raven. There we go. There's $1,500 of his account right there. But you know what he does not have? For all this money, there's no Javelin and no Idris. This is a lot of money to be missing those two.
It's so hard.
He has
invest.
123 paints.
It's so hard to invest money on something you don't even know when you're gonna get.
I can
Wow.
understand that.
Well, this is how I see this game. As any other hobby, and I'm willing to dump as much into this as any other hobby that I would spend.
Yep.
So if you treat it like that,
Yep.
because I really wanted to do model airplanes for a long time, and then I see how many people crash them, and I wouldn't want just like your little rinky-dink $49,
It's been
I'd
crashed
want
100 times.
exactly. I'd want something fun, and then I really got looking into it. Like the controller, a good controller is like $1,000.
Yep. I looked into the model airplanes, well, helicopters years ago, and same exact problems. When I saw how much the freaking controllers were going to cost me to have one, I was like, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, now the little $40 ones from Walmart that actually were pretty cool for indoor flight don't seem that bad now, huh?
Exactly.
For all you parents that oh yeah, it's too much money for a toy helicopter back in the day, 10 years ago.
You're getting pretty
But-
good with those little hovercrafts now. I mean, those are getting pretty cheap. You can fucking.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying you can't, have fun for cheap. Oh, here's a $14,000 account that has a Javelin and a Kraken and an Idris and a
Oh yeah.
Pioneer and a Raven.
Let me just grab my
Oh,
credit
two
card real quick.
Polarises.
And I'm on your side, by the way. I agree with your logic. Because yeah, I love model trains, right? I just don't have the flooring. If I had the acreage to fucking get one of those, I'd probably have fucking 20-30 grand wrapped up into it by now.
Yeah,
Oh
straight.
yeah.
That's
I
what
mean,
basements are for.
Well,
And
yeah,
it's-
but
You got to have one.
you got. It's not that it's got to be. Yeah, small just ain't enough, right? When I do
No.
something, I go large.
Exactly. It's like any hobby. I probably have 30 grand of guns. And it's not like I have like 400 guns.
I thought you sounded like Lester.
The last time I was
don't know
hardcore
that one.
into looking at them, we just started the LiDAR technology, so they were getting really sophisticated 3D mapping because of all the lidar technology, right? Well, the fucking uh, used to look at that Lionel's train catalog that was about two
Yep.
inches thick, and they were showcasing these that you could have any line. Let's say your dad worked, because in fact, this is one of the lines they showcased. The kid had him build the exact landscaping that would replicate his dad's trip to fucking from Chicago to Milwaukee every day that he made on this one train. And fucking he set it up, and that was in his basement. He had his own little fucking the exact line that his dad worked and retired on.
That's
I mean,
wild.
yeah. Then you have to get into like scales. Like that's what drives me nuts about some hobbies. Like,
Oh
is
yeah, it was all scaled
once
out.
once you pick a particular scale, you're there, and then if you see something you like, then it's like a whole second hobby.
Yep.
And
Oh,
yeah,
it's like, oh shit, this all right. I guess I could run this track over that track and
When I played with
no,
trains, it was HO scale only. That's my favorite.
well, so
well,
you know
no.
what I'm talking about, and that
Yeah, my
Lionel's
grandfather
magazine.
was.
It's
Oh
like
yeah.
looking at fucking porn, man. All that shit that's in there is just crazy.
Uh,
My boss is
my
super into trains.
my big pay stuff for my hobbies, and then I agree. I just think of the same way. Like I look at people who have these several $1,000 ships in this game. I'm like, man, I could never spend that kind of money on this game.
Man, I'm compulsive
But
as
then I
fuck.
turn around and look at. I play Warhammer
Oh,
40K.
and my boys and my nephew, they got fucking probably 5, 6 grand wrapped up into it already, and that's low compared to
Yeah,
some
see,
people.
What for
oh yeah,
Warhammer 40K?
Yeah.
yep. Me and my older brother play it, and we've been playing the better part of probably 20 years together
That's
between me and
why
him. Well, more than that.
I got the Space
And
Marines. My boys set them up,
that's
bought them for
that's what
me
he
so I
plays.
could play.
That's my brother. He plays the Ultramarines, and he's probably got just as much as I do. And no shit, between 100 and $200,000 into these
Oh
armies.
yeah, it's just crazy. Hey, hold on, Sage. What's your how much is your army?
How many points you're saying?
Yeah.
So I have a 2,000 point Eldari army, and then I have a 2,000 point Necron army.
Could you
Oh
hear what he
Jesus.
said?
And then
Yeah,
your
2,000
space
point Necron army, and I heard the Eldari. Eldaris are up
Hold on,
there.
hold on a second. Say that again about the Marines.
your Space Marine army is about 1,300 or so.
And then Nigel's is what?
Oh, Nigel's is like 3,000 plus, maybe 4,000 even.
Hey,
He's got so much.
what's his army
His is
called?
Tyranids.
Tyranids or whatever. All right.
Oh, Nids. Yeah, the Nids are expensive too. Well, somewhat. It depends on what you're rolling with them. My wife plays Tyranids. I I actually am not content with one army, and that's the problem. So I have probably about 5,000 points, model points worth into Imperial Guard. I got about 3 to 4,000 points into Necron. I got about 2,500 points into my Space Dwarves, or Votan as they're called now. And then I probably got another 1,500 points into Space Marines. And then my wife plays with me. She's got about 2 to 3,000 points into her Tyranids.
That's cool.
And my brother, he's only Space Marines, but he's probably got, like, if he fielded everything that's built, painted, and ready to go, he's got a good 10 to 15,000 points worth
Oh, they got
of just
theirs
Space
all
Marines.
nice and painted up, looking
Oh yeah, so do
sick as
I.
fuck, man.
Oh yeah, we do parade quality paint
Oh
jobs.
yeah. Then they got
I all the bases are dealt with. Everything's like detailed. I used to do commission detail painting for Warhammer 40K for people.
nice. He used to do
Yeah.
competition painting for Warhammer.
That's pretty sick.
Nice.
He's
It's fun.
my boy's probably. Do you got any web pages?
I don't anymore. No.
I was gonna say my boys probably looked at your shit while they was looking at shit.
It used to be on Facebook, but my old one got hacked and eventually locked on me, so I had to shut it down and just start a new page.
I let this guy die. Damn it.
You know, I don't feel so bad about how much I spent on Warhammer anymore.
Don't. I've been, like I said, I've been playing for so many years,
Don't feel
so I
bad.
have,
It's your
a
passion.
lot of
It's
it.
your
But yeah,
love, man.
if it's something you like playing and something you do, that's
I
why
know.
And if you
I don't
got
say anything to people
kids,
who
you'll
play
be able
Star
to pass
Citizen.
that shit on to them. They'll be like, "Oh my God, look what I got!"
I
Exactly.
was playing when Necrons were just coming out.
I started when I actually started. Necron didn't exist. Space
They came
dwarves were
out.
still a thing.
Yep, they came out about a year after I
You started playing.
started playing, and I went Ultramarines because of course,
Well, yeah, the
and
blue boys.
of course, I mean, it's hard not to be like I'm gonna get into Ultramarines when you're first starting because it just fits. And I painted mine to look like postal workers.
I love it.
Black and blue.
Black, blue, cut little mailbags for them.
Nice.
I mean, they were not amazing looking by any stretch of the imagination. They are probably they look better in my mind than they probably really looked
Eh,
by far. But I spent a lot of time, and my painting was not amazing. But I loved it. And somewhere in my stuff, somewhere I still have probably 3 dreadnoughts that I never sold,
nice.
and they're the old
The
the metal
original,
ones.
yeah, the
Yeah,
original OP. Now the Oops models, as they call them.
yeah. So
We
I
still
probably
have
have 2 or
our.
3 of those.
So we still have. My first army was actually Chaos Space Marines. I ran the Black Legion, and my brother still has my original Chaos Dreadnought. Because he bought them off me since he plays Space Marines, and I switched over to Necron. But he has my original Chaos Dreadnought. He's got my original Chaos Land Raider with all the spikes on it still. He just repainted it, left the spikes on it. And then the original Abaddon the Despoiler when he was a little itty bitty metal model before they made him all massive and stupid looking.
Oh, they got the big tall figurines too, man. They're awesome
Yep.
looking. They
I
look
may
fucking
have
badass.
I may have 1 or 2 Terminator squads still left.
Nice.
Oh, they're talking about those right now.
Oh yeah, we got a Titan.
He's
Actually, I'm still working on my brother's Warhound right now
he
for
said
him.
he's working on his brother's Warhound for him right now.
Yeah. But I
Yeah.
had to trim my hobbies.
That's where I'm at. The Star Citizen between originally just it was Warhammer, my Harley, guns, uh yeah, a few airsoft, kind of a little bit of everything. And then I was like, you know what, I need to start cutting back on what I'm if I want to get into doing new stuff, I need to get rid of old stuff and stop doing a lot. So
So for me, it's
uh
Jeeps. Like I'm huge into Jeeps, like to the point
nice.
where it's my profession now.
All my life.
Um, and then guns, but it's not just owning guns. I actually shoot competitively. Not so much in the
Nice.
last 2 years because once you pick up a new kid, your ability to go just scoot off to the range all day kind of goes away a little bit. But she's almost to the point where I think she'll leave the hearing protection on, and then I'll just, she can just help me carry my gear.
Oh, once she gets hooked though.
I'm fine with that. Like on the whim, I built an entire belt setup for my wife,
Has she
thinking
got to
she might
squeeze the
shoot with me.
trigger yet?
No,
Your
she's
daughter?
still too small. She's 3.
3?
I don't have any 22 pistols
Oh, okay.
anymore. I have a bunch of 20. I have a couple 22 rifles, but I don't have any like pistol wise. And
Right.
I still need to get a youth stock for one of my 22s because I actually have my very first rifle that my dad bought me, which was a stainless Ruger 1022 back when I
I would say
was
that's actually what we bought my son.
12,
There's that video
10,
going
10,
around
something
on the
like that.
net. That girl, she's got to be 12 to 14 years old in competition shooting, man. Fucking target shooting. Going through obstacles, man, that little girl was on point. Going from, pistol to shotgun. What else? I
Yep,
think back to
shooting
pistol.
rifle. Yep,
Yeah. Man, that little girl was just
they're shooting
ding, ding, ding,
multi-gun.
ding, 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 ding. Dropping clips, chaining them out. Ding, 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 ding. It's like, damn. I'm getting that
This
girl's way.
father
Fucked up.
daughter always shot at our local match, Morgan, and when she was shooting, she was 16, and she wiped the floor with me. I mean, she's but she'd been doing it since she was like 8 or
Yep.
9. And I started much later in life, and I'm a slow, fat computer nerd.
Yep. Well, we'd go out like skeet shooting, right?
Hmm.
And I haven't tried since I've got my glasses, but I could always fucking put, my wadding would either go in front or behind the fucking target, right? So I'm close, right? But it was so later on I found out that I had depth perception. I needed glasses and shit, so that's probably why I could never hit a fucking target because I wasn't seeing properly. But we'd go out shooting fucking skeets all goddamn day, and I could never hit a goddamn skeet for the life of me. I was pissed
I was never
off.
good at speed with shooting. Mine's range target shooting.
These guys are out there fucking throwing 5 or 6 up and fucking bam, 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 and I'm like, and I could fucking all right throw 5 up, and it'd be like wad would go right by it, right by it, right by it. It's like what the fuck, man. And I'm a lefty,
Missing the
so
guns.
they had a hard time fucking teaching me because I'm left-handed. So but
Yeah, I don't have that many guns anymore. I only have two right now.
I ain't been out since I got my glasses. I bet I could probably do pretty good now.
All right, new Babbage.
Let's see. I've sold a bunch because I never used them. I mean, they're
Uh,
not necessarily great, but I could probably field 10 people.
nice.
I mean,
Uh,
I have a smattering of Glocks. I have my 2011, which that one set me back $5,000, but it was custom.
mm. I
But I
currently
have
just have my 1911, and then I have my long range, which is a Savage Arms 110 custom long range 338 Lapua.
Yeah, the 11 is probably my most favorite pistol. And then
That's
the,
mine.
and then well, I never shot the 44, but
Mine's the 45.
I shot the my buddy had a 357 with the swappable barrels that could, go from
Nice.
2 to 6. So when you put that fucking 6-inch barrel on there, it felt like you were shooting Dirty Harry's 44, and it packed it packed a good fucking punch.
I
That
miss my revolver.
that was a nice fucking gun to be shooting. It's a 357, so you're gonna fucking kill whatever you whatever you hit, or take an arm or a leg off.
Yeah, that was my revolver. We ended up having to sell it because, well, same reason she's my ex. We ended up having bill issues because of her, and I
Obviously.
ended up selling. Oh yeah, I had to sell a custom built AR-15, and then my my Smith and Wesson 500.
I would be so furious.
Oh, I was pissed.
How many of her shoes did she put up on eBay to sell?
Not a damn thing.
Oh,
I sold my guns to pay the bills, make sure things were taken care of.
yeah, because
Luckily, if I got full market value for the 500, so I got the full $1,200 for it. Um, just because the one I had you can't find anymore. It's the one with the ported barrel where the ports are straight up only,
yeah,
so it really helps keep that thing on target when you're shooting. And you can't find that one anymore. They have the newer ones where the ports are out the side. But yeah, I miss that fucking gun. That was my favorite gun.
I really like the look of the Beretta 50 cal. You
I
know,
haven't
I
seen
really
that one
want
yet.
one of those, but they
and
are so
I
so
like a
expensive.
lot of the Beretta pistols, but it's gonna be the 11 out of any pistol. And the Smith and Wesson, it's Smith and Wesson, man.
Oh yeah,
It's Smith and
oh yeah. There's
Wesson.
nothing wrong with it.
Uh,
However, the new Taurus Raging Hunter 50 is actually, or the 500 is actually really nice too. I got to shoot one of those. They're comfortable. They're just as good as the 500 Smith and Wesson. Ain't nothing wrong with them. They're actually really nice.
yeah, but I mean, those
You
are
kind of like
just
that futuristic-ish design too. If you like
it's
that, it's good.
classic, right?
Yep.
It's classic. Fucking. And then
Here you guys
another
go.
one would be to get a hold of would be like the Josie Whale, the Colt fucking pistol. That would be an epic one to fire.
Mm.
They always looked like the fucking barrels were bent down, right? If you looked at it from the side, it looked like the barrel was bent. It's like, why is that fucker bent down? Looks like it's bent down. It's not bent
I
down.
just sent a video of a shotgun stage to the chat that we're in.
That was one of my most favorite movies. My favorite line is, "You gonna whistle Dixie or pull those pistols?" And if you ain't seen that movie, it's a must watch. Put it on your bucket list. Classic.
I have since modified the attaching thing I used for the magazine that fell. Put a little Velcro in there, make it a little harder to yank.
Where's my bacon at?
Very nice.
Bastards took all the gold.
Sorry.
Not you guys.
I just went and bought it. Bought a bunch of gold.
Are we on the same server?
So
I don't know.
it
I have no
doesn't.
idea.
It doesn't matter. It's part of the server meshing that is supposedly not here yet. It works for commodities. So because we're all buying from SM010, SM010 is gonna keep. Like I just bought 71 SCUs the second that it refilled. So, that means
Oh,
that
I'm
it
at
took it from like every server.
I'm at SMO 18.
18. That's where I went.
I'm sorry, that's where I'm at. What did I say? 10?
10.
Yeah, I keep thinking 10. You can go to 1. 1 and 18 both sell gold.
Dickheads are still in the area.
All right. Now, where do we land at Babbage?
To the left side of the railway coming back from the airport.
Okay. That's what I need to find.
There's a
Get
bunch
my
of
bearing.
domes.
Okay. Yes, I need to get
Okay,
my
cool.
bearing, then find the airport spot.
Okay, let's find us a bounty hunting mission to do.
I think SMO 10 carries gold too, doesn't it?
I think so.
No,
That's why I
actually,
keep
that's where I
saying
went
it.
first. I went there first. They didn't have anything. They carry barrel, lots of barrel.
Oh, yeah, okay. And what is that? That's over by Daymar, ain't it?
Honestly, don't know. I just looked at it, went there. I just did the search and went to it.
SCD 1 carries it.
SCD1, that's... What the... I just said SMO1, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. And then you said
Yeah.
you're at 18.
Yeah.
All right, I see the domes.
Ares Inferno, best ship ever.
I love the Inferno.
I mean, unfortunately, not the best ship ever, but
It
It's
was
still
just
an
fine
awesome
one
ship.
last night. I like it. I like which one's the black one? I like that one
That's
too.
the
The
Inferno.
Ion. All right, yeah.
Yeah, the white one's the Ion with the long range cannon, and the Inferno's got the Gatling cannon. Dude, it's a space variant of a Warthog.
I love it. I got.
I'm sorry, you got a Gatling cannon the size of your ship. That's a Warthog.
yep.
Yep. You'll fuck up some shit as soon as you aim it. If you're on target, you'll know.
Let me sing you the song of my people. Brrr.
I mean, it realistically, for its size, it carries 2 size 5s, 12 size 3s, and a size 7 Gatling.
Yeah. I think it's just nasty.
How
I love it.
dangerous is
I love it.
Raven's Roost?
I don't know.
Alejandro, you're about to die. Stay in coupled mode because we're in an asteroid field.
I want to let me route to Raven's Roost.
Yeah, the one that we had was lemon cherry diesel. We had lemon cherry GMO that last time.
The diesel was the first one.
Yep.
That was really yummy
This
tasting.
is the other one that I like, first class funk.
Uh,
Trying to
uh,
wants that one.
yeah, I'm all right now. I'm pretty up. That last one got me out there pretty good. It don't take me too much.
What do you guys think? Mole with one scimitar?
Oh what?
I said take out a mole with one size 5.
It depends. It depends on what the mole's been set up for. Cause the mole can hold, I think, a 2 shield, or is it a 3 shield? Probably 2.
I think it's a 2. I had to recently do some upgrades on mine.
Oh, the mole ran into me. What is with them ramming still? I thought that was supposed to have been fixed.
It'll never be fixed. But the NPCs are not supposed to do it as much, but they still will.
Oh, we're having sync issues. Yep, sync issues.
What are you guys up to today?
Fucking off, running cargo.
Shits and giggles.
I think I just bought an A2, so I think I need to do a couple of more cargo runs because I realize I can't afford to buy the M2 now.
So
I thought I had enough for both.
you gonna bomb the competition before you land?
That was, well, I mean, I wasn't going to land in the A2. I was just going to bomb the assholes that, sit there trying to get everybody else.
Go clear
I
the
thought that would be fun.
cockroaches off the ground first. Okay. What was it? The fifth element when they fucking torched all those little creatures that before when they were battening up the hatches on that fucking ship before it took off. For the what I'm talking about, the crews, and they light up them torches and they fucking
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a great
I
movie.
love that. I love that movie.
They need to do a cameo of that fucking dude with the square hat that tries to rob Bruce Willis, right? And Bruce tells him
Oh,
that, oh, you forgot to push the button on the gun. They
the
got to,
little yellow button right there on the gun. You gotta
yeah,
get
that guy,
nice hat. You make that yourself?
yeah.
Are you guys, have you guys been seeing any type of bad stuff happening while you're running cargo, or are you doing
Um,
the
not much.
RCM stuff, or are you doing something else?
I'm just doing just like gold or whatnot I can get.
Comedies.
Man, these moles are much more tanky than I thought it would be.
Big old group of dudes.
What's that?
They can be.
Subshield.
I mean,
This
remember
mole
they
is
got to
really
survive
tanky.
being blown up if they hit the rocks.
Looks like a good fight.
Well, I mean, it's not doing any damage to me, and it's I've pretty much scrubbed most of it. There we go.
I was actually talking about my nephew. He's playing Kingdom Come. He's up to one of the big battle scenes towards the end. Oh, it looks epic. Hard to tell who's your guy and who's not your. Oh, I guess you can tell they got the
Jesus.
red and yellow Talonberg colors on. Oh, ugh.
Bunch of freaking ships all over the place.
go share your screen.
Alright, time to pay attention and get this done.
Or what does my stream look like to the group? Oh.
Uh,
It looks pretty good.
it looks clear to me.
Okay. Goodbye, Vulture. Oop, little sync issue. Whoa. I don't need to kill this guy, but I'm going to.
Anybody free to do some security?
I could do some security if you would like.
Sure.
By security, what specific?
I'm gonna be running cargo, and I just need somebody to fly with me and scout before
Hey.
I land.
Who's our new guy? I forgot his name.
Me, Talon.
Talon. Right there's the
Yep,
guy you
with
want to talk to, Killer.
Mm-hmm.
If you need money, talk to him. He'll put you to work. That's the fast
Yep.
money I was telling you about.
I'll fucking I'll slut you out on the street so goddamn quick.
And that's all.
Get my money.
That's all
I
cargo.
just out.
He'll teach you a lot about cargo running. He's the one that knows that shit.
Well, that's what I'm doing at the moment, or trying to. When I learn to make, or not learn, but trying to make some money.
You said you had a
Okay.
Caterpillar, right?
Yep, that's all I got at the moment for the biggest cargo I got at the moment is Caterpillar.
Oh,
How-
add Killer 334, and we'll get after it.
Now let me spell off what I got on here first.
How do I spell your name?
Mine Talen.
Taltn?
E
EN.
as in Edward.
Oh, so just one E or L?
Yep, one E, one L. So Talen.
Is that where we're about to get into some cargo?
I am.
So
Yeah, I'm
Last
gonna
thing
have
I-
to.
Last thing I need, somebody-
Talен.
Yeah, TALEN.
Huh.
Tango Alpha Lima Echo November.
Yeah, it's
Spot
not
on.
showing up. I see a talent. An agent talent.
Agent Talon.
Yeah, you ain't got no numbers or anything
No.
in front of your name.
No,
do you?
it's in the you mean in game it's Talon Black.
Oh,
It's
black.
just my BLACK. Service, weapons service.
You guys could take a Uber then.
I think we're all on different servers then, aren't we?
Possible. Whoop, TDD. There we go. Let me sell this crap off real quick, and then I can jump servers if needed.
I see Max
Yeah, we'll
here.
launch from menu.
I'm not seeing Talon
Hang
either.
on.
Can you invite Desto Beard?
Did you get any
Oh,
money?
fuck. Yeah, Desto. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm going to make a new channel the way we're not talking over these guys.
Hey, talent,
No
did
worries.
you get some money?
I got
not yet. I'm about to sell.
I got him.
I'm at the TDD right now, so I can sell the crap I just bought.
I can either provide security or I can run my.
Whatever you want to do, Indy. Whatever.
I-
I mean,
I mean, if you want security, like I don't mind. I just bought an A2 as well and outfitted it, so I'm kind of curious about just bombing
Look
the
at
shit
you.
out of the ground. But you know,
look
then why
at
don't-
you.
You bring your A2. I'll bring my Inferno. And then we'll run 2 cargo and 1 security.
And the A2 does have room for cargo.
oh, it's just a baby amount, dude. I've got a
Yeah.
C2 for that.
Well,
I'll just
I'm
make
pretty
that-
sure I
yeah.
sent you
I
some
don't-
money, Talon, so you should have a little startup money there.
I was about to say, it was like I didn't sell that much worth of stuff.
I mean, an A2 and an Inferno.
Holy shit.
I mean, or the Inferno's really, like, if they're smaller ships, though, it's not gonna.
Oh, that
That's what I'm saying.
Inferno's nasty. Dude, I've taken down a hammerhead with an Inferno alone.
Yeah, I know. That's the point of the Inferno. It's a heavy fighter that is to go against the larger ships. I've got an Inferno. I've owned
The
one
more cumbersome.
forever.
Well, what I'll do
But
then is I'll bring my
I've got. Well, no, I mean
Mark II.
like whatever you want. Like I've got a bunch of regular fighter ships as well.
Okay, if you want to
I
run
kind of want
cargo
to.
or whatever with me, I'm gonna make me a channel that way we're not over talking everybody.
That works.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna exit to menu.
Yeah, I should probably go and do that. I still got to donate to the treasury.
Well,
All right, about to see if I can work with these saddlebags. Man, I'm hoping this is what it is, because if it is, this is going to be cool.
Ugh. Excuse me.
I know my nephew's got me lit up. He was about to smoke some of this other stuff he's got. We've been smoking cherry, lemon cherry. Real tasty.
Dabs or bud or
Dab.
flower?
Where the fuck my hanger go? Hanger, right here. Well, he got a variety. Well, I've already smoked. It's this one diesel stuff that was real yummy. What was that diesel one called? That shit's real potent.
Smoking has changed since you were a kid.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Dude, what is wrong with this server? Fuck's sake.
They're laughing at this dude for being fucking gay without saying it out loud. He said, I see what you mean, my boy.
Yeah, there was no gay pride month back then. But I mean, I don't know. Why am I don't know. Some cultures, they seem to accept it or, tolerated it, but, I'm one of those mind your own business kind of thing. If you don't interfere with my property, I really don't care. of truth.
Oh shit! I got a 7% achievement right there.
Only 7% of the people have done that
Yep.
out of how many? 2 million? That's crazy.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Ah, shit.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Alright, here comes the moment of truth. Run, bitch, run. Run like the wind. Please, 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 please.
Need a hazmat team to head down to the subdeck. We got a chem spill.
No bueno. That sucks.
No bueno. Damn.
Yeah, it don't even see the A2 or the Hercules at the refinery. The ore sale point you can do it. I'm gonna go check something else. See if the admin will see it. Oh, what am I doing? Well, damn, that sucked. I was hoping.
So hopeful. Just get let down. I'm gonna go run some cargo.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Okay. Those the days. Well, well, well. That failed. Slightly disappointed. Oh, there's where I wanted to go. Oh. What you guys working on?
This is so fucking awesome.
Yeah, that looks cool as fuck.
They just wound it. They use these two fucking things on each
Oh
side.
yeah,
Wind it down.
it's no fucking joke, dude. That thing is huge, man.
Fuck yeah.
You ever watched the pumpkin chucking?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the same technology. Unless you got the dudes out there with their steam catapults and shit. That's a little different, but there's plenty of them.
Oh, that's the lever? Oh, shit.
Did it hit?
Oh, it hit.
He's not happy. He don't want to see his castle get fucking imploded.
Wait until the 2-day bombardment is finished. I want to go look. I want to see what the damage was. I gotta go talk to Robart.
Alright, let's see what we're gonna do. Sorry, I was watching my nephew siege a castle with this trebuchet. Pretty fucking badass. Tell me when you walk up to the castle. Got it. I want to see it. I'm on the run. Oh, I better get something to drink. Best thing ever. Helmet.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Where is stored at Seraphin? Alright, we'll go fetch that bitch.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Your
minutes, couple minutes.
2 days they're gonna fire this fucking thing at the fucking castle
Well, if it's taking them fucking a half hour or whatever to get it all wound up and the stone in place, and I'm sure they weren't. I'm sure it wasn't lightning speed, and they only got one of them.
Yep.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to us for cleaning.
Robart is proud of us. We've changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up. That's good.
That's the truth. Fubar.
Oh shit. The cutscene. Oh my god. This is fucking sick.
What, you think after 2 days that'd be fucking already? I mean, okay. For cinematic purposes, I'll live with it, I suppose. That one last shot that brought down the bridge, that was funny. That was, hey, okay. I think that was the cheesiest thing I've seen so far. But it's almost unbelievable that that's even in the game.
I know.
As epic as it's been with everything, I mean, just to be that simplistic.
They just, they forgot that they've been shooting those for 2 days now, I guess. I don't know. They forgot about that. I suppose. That's what I have to say. Oh yeah, get that ladder up there, guys. Yes. I'll lead us up. Let's go, Chief. I'm ready.
My nephew over there playing Kingdom Come.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Fucking one of the last epic battle scenes for Talonberg Castle is pretty fucking cool as hell. Someday we'll have that in Star Citizen. Which ship will be the planet bombardment ship, do you think? What ship will be the planet bombardment that kicks in the front door of the bunker we're about to invade? Kaboom.
Which one is the better one, Lazarus or Marigold?
Uh,
Lazarus?
the marigold will heal you over time, but I forgot what the Lazarus does. Isn't that aches and pains? What's it say?
Dispels hangover.
Oh yeah, that's for yeah. But there's buck potion that will give you fucking strength, and something else gives you stamina, and they're non-alcoholic drinks, so you won't get drunk from it using them. Well, I just wasted a bunch of time. I attempted to fucking move the saddlebags or the ore bags from the ore to that I had filled up, and then move those to a Hercules to haul back to a station to see if I could refine them. And nope, it don't work yet. So what the heck, Sig? Come on. Come on, you're so close, man. Get it in the game, please. Are you a little tired or just a little beat up?
A little beat up. Well, I came up and nobody came up with me.
Oh,
So
here,
it's
you
like
take the battle
50
embankment by
guys
your.
against me
Yeah,
just
oh
like
my
running
god.
around.
Where are you going, fellas?
I shouldn't even be alive right now, honestly. The whole
Uh,
fucking team should be full fucking health
I
right now.
turned around and it looks like you're seeing blood red. I'm like, oh shit, what happened to you, buddy?
I was running about 50 guys around the fucking outside borders on the wall. It was a good time. Everyone involved, had fun, except for me.
One of the cool things about Kingdom Come is the fucking. You start off the game, it doesn't matter what sword. You could pick up the best sword in the fucking game, but you wouldn't know you wouldn't know how to use it. So you swing it, it just ain't gonna have the same effect as if somebody else that had been swinging that sword for 5 years. It ain't gonna happen. Because even if you go back, play the game again, and all them little tricks that you pick up along the way, you try to pull them off beforehand, it ain't happening. Uh-oh. Oh, crash. Down goes Frazier. Wow. The fuck was up with that? Well, she's firing back up. Those of you stuck around, Star Citizen went. Just about back to menu. Here we go. I will join. Will it put me back in my ship? Probably not. Wishful thinking. That was crazy because I mean I had no indication it was going to crash. It was running smooth. I just crashed. It's like, what? What happened? The fuck? Nope. Damn it. That's alright. I didn't go that far anyways. Just got to jump back to Seraphan. Anyone? Alright. Try this again.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance plan has been set. Thank you.
Good game. Too bad it didn't put me back in my damn ship after it decided to crash. Alright, here too. Try this again. Let's see here. Hey, so what happened with Capian in the sneak mission? Is he still hanging out with you guys or what?
Yeah, he's with us right now. He's in full set armor.
Okay.
Carry his ass out of there because he got shot in the ass.
Again?
Yep.
Fucker.
Takeoff complete.
Saved his ass again.
Yep.
What do you have to say to that?
Landing gear.
I asked him why he was still here and he didn't go home. He said, "Well, of course I'd be here for you." He said something, and then Henry's like, "Yes, my lord." Okay.
Who's gonna keep the wenches warm for us?
Jesus. He's probably why I'm drunk every fucking mission we go on. Jesus. Have a drink with me.
He's a good part of the story, though. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, did you do the bathhouse mission with him?
No, I haven't even done that.
That's the next one you got to do.
I'm gonna do it all on hardcore, so don't worry.
Man, there's no way you're doing that game hardcore without a fucking map.
I'm trying to. I know the whole map.
Man. You get caught up in one of them forests, you'll be running around in circles. You're going to have to stand there till daylight, or you'll...
Yeah, see, that's the thing. And you get a vitality perk that'll let you, when you stand still, it doesn't run out any energy or nerve.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Harm my vitality, like you did.
Alright, let's see here. Let's get it moving. Are you kidding me? Like 50,000 miles away. I mean, if it gave you a compass, but man, they don't even give you a compass. Man, you get one of them dense forests. It's gonna look like any other dense forest that's at Tallenberg or fucking Sasson or whatever the fuck it's called down
Yeah,
there.
I'm definitely not gonna be doing any fucking long hauling like I was with the gear on hard mode. There's no fucking way.
He'd be falling off a cliff at night. Ah.
There's no way. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna go set up my camp as soon as
Oh
possible and
my
start making money
god.
from that, and then just go through the game.
You should stream that shit.
I could.
Oh, what am I doing? Wrong button. Oh my god, it'd be brutal, especially if you fucking ran into the Cumans. And a lot of dying. Oh, why am I doing that? I want to do this. Too busy watching his game. Alright, here we go.
Oh wow. So the bladesmith knew the whole time and took essentially that was Radzig's accidental pregnancy, and then the swordmaster came in and became,
Yeah, he was the fucking. He wasn't just a blacksmith. He was the fucking bodyguard cover because Brascheck was in charge of the silver. He was important.
yep.
He controlled the silver mines. Alright, finally. Let's not crash again. That was actually weird because the game was running pretty goddamn good when it went down like that. I was shocked.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh wow, they ended it right there.
Landing
I knew I
complete.
was gonna be fast.
That was the game?
Yeah.
Ah, so it was him just telling. So they left you on the edge.
Yep.
Oh.
Still chasing after the dude, and
Uh,
then the cousin of Sigismund, who betrayed him and
Kickoff
is now
complete.
the leader of the
Landing
rebellion, is
complete.
there to help us.
yeah. Oh, man.
So that's essentially where we're gonna start off from.
Oh, look at this shit. I'm like, what? How did I get over there? What am I taking damage from? Oh, I guess I see.
Alright, we're gonna touch that.
Fucking landing gear on the fucking. I knock it out of the way.
Touch.
I can't knock it out of the way. Get out of the way, shit. Oh. I was wondering what went throwing me across the. Alright, we'll put you down right here. Sorry about that, ship. Wonder what ship this is to. Alright. Let's see.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
him giving the Henry some like worldly, some kind of advice from the heavens.
Yeah, it's some sort of a dream or something, I'm guessing.
That looks pretty sick, man.
It's awesome.
So did Henry have any kind of ideal? He didn't have any, did he? He must have really loved Razchek. But how? So how come his mom went along with it? Huh. Pretty smart if you think about it. His men got to grow up with him and learn to love him in a different kind of way and see him differently than as a.
Yeah,
And
it's
that,
like one of them rather than.
yeah, and so now he kind of humbling, right?
Yeah.
They humbled him, make sure he didn't turn into a gay peon.
Yeah, interesting.
He's awesome, man. He's just the opposite, the polar opposite of Henry, is all. Well, sir.
Okay, so there's a little bit more that it gives us.
Well, I was wondering if it lets you go back in and finish up side quests.
Yeah, you get to go finish side quests, but there's still we're gonna go still talk to Jobst and still do a couple of things. I think that was the end of the cutscenes though, so it was doing that.
Like an inner ending before the end.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, server. Here we go. Give her a second here. Everybody running for the button at once.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Alright, where's whole reason for coming here? Come here,
Vehicle
sweet
selected.
lady. How you been?
Stand by.
Come on, man, give me a hanger. She's still spinning hard. Yeah.
Dude, also Forrester, your conspicuousness and visibility fall sharply in the woods. So
Well,
you're
yeah,
just
that's for your fucking hunting. And just think about all them camps that you fucking raided without.
yeah,
If you would have had that right, they'd have been, would have never seen you fucking coming.
hell yeah, that's really good.
Because you played right through, so I was surprised you didn't spend more time out on the side quests, doing some of them side quests. But you went right through it.
Please visit us again.
All right, what the fuck? Did you get my ship out? Wait, Hangar 6. Did you get it out? Still coming?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Oh, so I wonder if you go to Tallenberg if it's all fucked up now.
Yeah, they're probably rebuilding.
Alright, so Hangar 6.
Please visit us again.
All the way spawned. There, it's all the way spawned. Finally. Just loved it. Love this ship. This is my favorite view right here. It's like running up on the. Yeah, she looks sick. Think everything's spawned in yet? Alright, me and my gun. Let's get this off though. We don't need to take this with us. However, we will leave it on the ship. the fucking NPCs are getting vicious.
Yeah.
Oh man, they come right after you, man. They don't fuck around. I did this fucking kill this guy on the caterpillar wreck, and he had 5 ships there, man. I rolled in with my cuddy. I killed them all, but the when I realized what kind of mission it was, I took my time going in because the first time I went in there, them dudes fucked me up. Because I got screwed up somehow switching from my missiles to my guns, and it went to my scanner, and I couldn't fire, and I'm like, why? And then by the time I figured out, they lit me up pretty good. It's like, oh shit, I fucked up. All right, so get the fuck out of here. Up and away. Oh, that looked pretty good. Epic. there? Why did he do that? Oh, I got the cruise control. My bad. Okay, I didn't kill myself. Man, I was about to have a beautiful landing. My bad. I was going for a cool. Still gonna be cool. Fucking gear coming down or what?
What's up, Max?
What's cooking?
Nada.
Just fucking around with some bunkers.
Grammar. Thank you for all your hard against the MAGA crazies. My cousin is a juror on Trump's criminal case,
Oh
and a judge
no.
tomorrow, according to her. Thank you, prayer emoji. New York courts.
You are
Parts
one of them MAGA guys, you undeplorable.
had to notify the Calvin Bragg team and Trump's defense team.
Hey, I'm watching the mistrial thing that may be happening.
Oh, well, I'm glad it's kind of karma, and here's somebody that has taken a beating from the right because of my stance on law enforcement, and
I hate law enforcement.
and expecting them to obey the Constitution, right?
Oh man,
So they get mad when I say all cops are criminals, right? And they're like, "Oh
right? They
well,
are though.
just there's some bad apples." They start digging for the cliches, and I'm
But
like,
the bad
"No,
apples aren't being reeled in by the good apples. That's the
no,
problem.
no." I'm telling them, I'm like, "No, you don't understand. All fucking cops are criminals." So now I've taken it further. I tell them that all cops are domestic enemies of the constitutional republic of the United States, and they should be brought to justice and then punished to the full
Just that
extent of the
qualified
law.
immunity.
No, they don't get no fucking qualified
Nope,
immunity.
none of
That's
it.
that's all
Gone.
crock of
Yep,
shit, right?
100%.
It was never existence. It was just a fucking. It was them
They're
fucking.
operating under the color of law, which is
Yeah,
crazy.
they knew what they was doing. They was opening that can of corruption that they knew once they.
Mhm.
All you got to do is just, clear some fucking bullshit, and the other ones are going to be like, wow, these guys got off for this shit. Well, fuck, if they can get off for that, how
Oh
much
shit.
more can I do? I mean,
God
you
damn
watch
it.
here, man. Watch. You want me to respect my police force? Then look at Dragnet, right?
Yeah.
Them, mo- them motherfuckers ain't coming in your house because they didn't have a search warrant. They told you that. We can't do that, right?
Yep.
Or somebody comes up and, officer, that guy's got 10 tons of cocaine in his pocket, and the guy'd be like, well, unless I actually see it, there's not much I can do about it because your word is no better than his, and I ain't seen nothing that looks like he's got
Right.
10.
I can question them, and that's
now,
about it.
now they're like, oh well, it's we're doing an investigation, so they think just because they get an investigation that waives all of your constitutional rights, right? Well, now
Oh
that I'm
man.
investigating, you have to answer all my questions. Oh, why won't you answer my questions? You must be some. Now you're suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You won't answer
Is
my
that a
questions.
misdemeanor or a felony?
Now you're suspicious. Now I'm going to conduct my investigation a little bit more, right? And they know what they're fucking doing. There is
Oh
no
yeah.
what's qualified immunity. Qualified immunity is this. It's them saying that ignorance of the law is okay if you
Yep.
got a badge on. No,
Exactly.
fuck that. Ignorance of the law, and because it says right there in Article 1, Section 8, all laws will be unified, meaning they for everybody. Everybody. You don't just get to make that qualified immunity, not unless you're going to give everybody that.
Right?
Okay, you're going to give everybody qualified immunity? Well, as long as you were
Exactly.
acting in good faith, right? He was acting in good faith, and
Hundred
he,
percent, man.
didn't know about them draconian laws.
Yeah, that's what's terrible about our society. 60 years ago, you
So,
had Johnny Beat Cop, right? Who was the
yeah.
neighborhood guy. He was your friend. He was the guy that helped
No,
the
he was
community.
never your friend.
Well, they were. I mean, there was beat cops that actually were community-oriented people. They were not trying to drum up investigated to, they were just
Money.
keeping peace.
It's always about the
Yeah. Now
Benjamins.
it's just road pirates now, man. That's
Yeah,
all it is.
yeah, it's about the Benjamins.
Yep. Road pirates.
How much
Big
money
time.
can we steal from you so we can get a bigger overtime check?
Yes, sir. Yep. I'm what and proponently against the last 25, 30 years of the militarization of our police forces too, where they're starting to get Bearcats and class 4 armor and running militarized equipment and they're just it's like I watched a video this morning where a guy was having a mental issue. He was completely, something was fucked up in his head, right? And the guy was obviously tormented. And instead of the cops intervening and just, going
Helping.
hands on, they shot him.
Yeah.
Like, like first thing, like, wow, dude. Like,
Yep.
there was no de-escalation of violence whatsoever. They just went right straight to the kill.
Yep.
And then it's, you
That's
know,
what they're trained to do.
look at the ATF the last couple weeks,
And
dude.
play
They killed
play
that.
I'm scared. Play the victim card while you're murdering everybody. I'm the
Yeah,
victim. I was scared.
yeah.
That's
I've had
why
my.
I shot that little old lady 55 times.
No, I don't work for Tesla. I'll tell you a story, dude. So, a couple months ago, but I want to say it was right. It was back in January of this year. Um, I got I got put on a watch list basically in my town where I'm at, and the one of the employees I was working with at Tesla he knows I carry a firearm. I carry a firearm everywhere I go. I
Uh-huh.
live in Texas, so he called me in as an active shooter because he wanted to get me fired. So I got met with major force. And fortunately, I have a buddy of mine that was in management that called me ahead of time. Was like, "Hey, man, when you pull up to the gate, give me your backpack, give me your stuff. I need your stuff." So he immediately got all my stuff. So as I pulled up to the gate, he immediately got all my stuff from me and my backpack, my carry stuff, everything I had, threw it in his car. So when I went and parked my truck in the lane to, because I used to haul cars for Tesla. So I backed into the lane to get prepared to start loading, and that's when I got bum rushed by 6 officers in full kits, ARs, everything. They were ready to shoot me,
Uh-huh.
and I'm pretty vocal and very upfront with people, and I don't like law enforcement at all. I immediately went to go right to fuck you guys. What the fuck you think you're doing? Put your fucking gun down. There's no reason for you to be pointing firearms at me. Calm the fuck down. What are you guys doing here? Explain your situation. I just immediately berated them, and they forced me to the ground, pushed me down, threw handcuffs on me, and proceeded to do their investigatory searches and procedures that they
Violating
were
your
doing.
rights.
Right. Meanwhile, they want my name, and I'm like, you already got my name. You apparently somebody already called here and said I'd done something for you to be here on this campus like this.
Just don't even talk to
Yeah,
them anymore.
I didn't. I shut my mouth, and
Yeah.
it ended up being where Tesla paid me a bunch of hush money to shut my fucking mouth.
And now you're
And
without a job.
yep, now I'm without a job.
Uh-huh. They
So,
just kick the
uh,
can down the road till it quiet down, and they.
yeah.
But
So,
anyways, yeah. Fucking.
so I don't do very well with law enforcement. I've never have in the past. I rode with a bike club when I first got out of the military because I was really screwed up in the head, and I was kind of fucked up as a kid, and going through PTSD and had lost all my buddies that I was primarily with all the time. So I was searching for friends and family, right, to hang with, and I got involved with a bike club called the Devil's Disciples out of Tucson, Arizona, and made the FBI watch list. I mean, immediately. So, I mean, I got harassed on a constant, dude. So, and even though I wasn't doing anything really wrong, I was just getting involved with the wrong people, at the wrong, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yep.
on that scale. But I mean, immediately, dude. I mean, everywhere I went, I was constantly being harassed, like constantly. Like you're a
Yep.
criminal. You're a criminal. You're a criminal. I'm like, I'm a veteran. I've done my time with the military service,
They don't
and
care.
I treat every, I'm not doing anything wrong, but riding bikes with these guys and hanging out. Like,
They
I'm
expect
not
you to
running
bend the
drugs,
knee.
and yeah, oh yeah,
Bend the
dude.
knee, motherfucker. Bend the knee.
Yeah,
You got
it,
this
it
badge. You're gonna bend the knee.
it's sad. It's really sad that the way they treat the public and how we're immediately branded a criminal, and there's nothing you can do about it, really. I mean, unless you know how to arm yourself against them. So, I mean, it takes a lot of practice and a lot of years of studying, understanding your rights, because a lot of people don't know that, which is surprising.
The first thing you should be saying to a fucking cop is, "I want my lawyer."
Yep. I will answer no questions. I will speak to my lawyer.
Yep, I'm not answering any questions. I want my lawyer because if they fucking continue to question you from that point on, they're in trouble. Because they
So back
can't.
to originally what I was talking about with this Trump trial thing. I'm not a big Trump fan, dude. I've never have been.
Oh
He's a
well,
boy.
that's
He's a
not the.
pompous ass. Talks out of his mouth, sideways. But that's okay. But I don't believe he's constitutional as much as he's. I'm a constitutionalist, dude. I stand on my oath, right? And I'll back it up 100%.
You did?
Yeah, I will. He won't. Trump's written. Most people don't know. Trump has backed more gun control law
Well,
than
he's a
than
Democrat. He
Obama.
funded all
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah, 100%, dude.
He's just
So,
playing the fucking split and
that will,
divide game that's
oh yeah,
going on
dude,
right now. People don't
100%.
realize, man, that fucking back. I think when Ron Paul was running for president, I
Yeah,
think that was a marketing ploy for the
yes,
fucking globalists that have been working on destroying our country. I believe
hmm
that was a marketing ploy to see how much of our country still respected and wanted the Constitution. And when only 1% of the populace voted for Ron Paul, right?
right,
They labeled him the kooky old man with the crazy ideals, and then they
yeah,
fucking wheel out a fucking Democrat governor for the presidential primary of the Republican Party, and the Republicans are like, "Oh, he's our man." Wait, he's a Democrat. The motherfucker wrote Obamacare, man. What are you doing, man? What the
right,
fuck are you stupid? What the fuck you
right.
doing? You did it with McCain, and now you're doing it with fucking.
Oh,
What the fuck is wrong with you?
McCain's a traitor to this country.
Yeah, well, I don't know if any of that's true, but I mean,
Yes,
I can see by the actions that I could actually that he was a fucktard. But yeah,
yep.
he's
Sold his fucking shipmates out and everybody else and freaking
well. If that's true,
as a POW.
yeah, I don't know how much is that just hit shit, but but if that's true,
When you're in
that's
the
fucked up beyond.
It
That's
is
just
fucked up. I'm from Arizona, so I know when he was running for senator there, and all this. He took a big contribution from the NRA, right? And then turned around and stabbed him in the back with fucking gun control policies.
oh, they all did
And yeah,
when
it was
Ronnie
fucking.
Reagan got shot. Boy, they turned gun control real
Woo!
quick,
Yes, they did.
right? The
Oh,
Brady
Ronald
Bill.
Reagan, dude.
Well, it's the
Another,
Brady. We did this for Brady. We're not really
yeah,
against, but we're going to do this because of what
yeah,
happened to Brady.
right?
We're not caving. We're just bending a knee
Yeah,
again.
exactly. And Trump stands on his platform of for the Constitution. Meanwhile, he's violating constitutional laws. It's
All day, every day, they all are,
I
man.
just
The entire
I
government
just
is unconstitutional. The
I
entire government.
if you ever see my Facebook page, man, I am on there. Matter of fact, if you look at my icon on my thing in here, look at it's a Minuteman, dude. I'm a huge revolutionary constitutionalist. I ran a big militia in the state of California, with a lot of my other buddies. There's
I'm
roughly 14,000 people in it.
I'm
So
just a loudmouth that knows a lot of stuff.
yeah,
I'm
I am
serious.
that
That's
too.
all I am, man. I know a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. I know too much stuff for my own fucking good, and everybody thinks I'm a fucking lunatic. I have,
Yep.
hardly no friends.
Me too.
Can't fucking talk to anybody because they just.
They roll your eyes at you.
Yeah,
Yes, I get it
yeah,
too. Or they get that glazed over look, like, oh
right,
my, what did I
right.
just do?
Or
What
they
did I start
immediately
talking to him?
try to change the subject because they're too scared to listen to the truth.
Yeah, dude. I just went through this on Facebook with my buddies. One of my buddies is I'm pretty religious, and so is my other buddy.
I was too.
And I was putting a thing about flat Earth on there, just to kind of just give some food
Stir
for
the
thought,
pot.
right? Yeah, just to stir it, food for thought, man. Oh my God, you know some of the stuff that you look at the flat Earth stuff, and there's some truth behind a lot of it,
Well,
but
yeah, man. Like
you know,
like their number one point. That you've been lied to so many times, and now you're gonna
yeah.
just all of a sudden they're telling the truth this one
Well, I mean,
time. They're telling
yeah.
the truth this one time,
Well, if
and
you
it
look at our educational systems and who's running all that,
well,
who's running our medical systems, who's running all that,
and here's
you know,
the one thing that can't be fought is unless you see it with your own eyes, you don't know if they're
yeah,
telling
you
you
don't
the
know.
fucking truth or not,
Yep, yep.
right? So and they've lied to you so many times that there's no reason to trust anything from the system because it's
Which
all
is all
been
part of
yeah, it's all been the
Operation
same system.
Mockingbird and
Yep, the same
Project Blue
system with
Wing.
just a different fucking name on the sign in front of the
Yep,
shop, right?
yes, sir.
Same system since the day's been turning. That's why we started a war over a cousin being murdered, and then reignited the war 10 years later because we weren't done yet. Well, they weren't done murdering people, getting all
Right.
their getting all their little globalist tools put in place.
Oh yeah, dude. It's been an activist, you know, actively they've been just undoing everything what Western, society stands for.
Yeah, man, I know a lot about the banking industry, so I fucking
Hmm. Yeah, like BIS. A lot of people don't know about BIS, but
so
yeah,
that's why I was a huge Ron Paul supporter because I knew right away that that's what we had to get
yeah,
rid of.
Federal Reserve. Yep, get rid of the BIS and the Federal Reserve, man.
Yeah, fuck them cocksuckers. And they're all like, "Oh, you got to pay the debt." No, man, we ain't got to pay back nothing. We're not broke. We're not broke right now. We will be
Yeah,
hurt. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go bankrupt. We're gonna liquidate that fucking $40 trillion of debt that they should dumb enough to borrow us. It's not our money. It's their money. They never had it to begin with, right? So fucking, we're gonna
exactly.
liquidate that debt because we got just as much right as a country to go bankrupt as anybody else, right? So we're gonna liquidate that fucking debt, not pay them one fucking dime, and we're gonna fire up the gold standard, and we're gonna kick those bankers.
Yes,
So we're
sir.
gonna do an Andrew Jackson on them motherfuckers.
Dude. Yeah,
Andrew fucking Jackson on them
yeah,
bitches.
brother. He fucked them up, dude, when he caught that fucking banking system all fucked up back then. Yep, he
Look, man,
understood what was happening, and
that was our that that we've been doctored up with these fucking grandeurs of our fucking Revolutionary War to pull us away from the truth, and the truth
Mhm.
wasn't about that fucking tax, right? And the
No.
king. It was about where that money was going to. Follow the
Yep,
money. Follow the
yep.
money, right?
Money's king.
That's why we started that fucking war. That's why we were supposed to stay out of entangling lines because them fucking bankers got everything tangled up there. And what's going on right now? We're all tangled up. And what are they doing? We're broke as fuck and we're still giving them our money.
Hmm.
Why? Well, because they told us to. Well, what do you mean we told them? Fuck you.
Exactly.
What do you mean we borrowed that? We borrowed what from China? We just fucking sent to Ukraine
Hmm.
what money we borrowed from China? Are you fucking
And
stupid?
meanwhile, we give China free reign of our country, where we're like, "Hey, man, buy up our properties, along with
You know what?
let's let BlackRock buy up all the
Look,
homing housings
you
and
can't
everything
even
in
play
the
that
country."
game because that game is manipulation of them too. Because China's just fucking all of our stuff picked up and moved over there, and then they propped them up, right? They ain't had time to fucking to be ingrained, right? They're starting to fucking face problems we didn't face for like 100 fucking years after the industrial age, and they're facing why?
Mhm.
Because the same assholes that are running the shop are still running the shop over there, right? So the
Yep,
same problems just started showing up a lot sooner because the same assholes don't know any better.
sure.
Same fucking scam over and over and over again. When I went back to church, got saved, did all that shit, started going to church, going to Sunday morning Bible study, and right, they fucking start talking about the book of, Jude had wrote some papers, and he told about the infiltration of the church pretty much everything that's going on, right? And they're all fucking, you know, studying about this stuff. And of course, I'm going to interject some real world stuff, you know. And this time, one of their Lord and Saviors, Mr. Bush, was in office, right?
Mhm.
and I'm like, hey man, you know about Skull and Bones and this Bush family,
Oh
what
God,
they've done to our country in the past, and you know their
traitors.
father was fucking, you know, indicted for fucking giving money to Hitler, and they were indicted for
Hmm.
conspiring to overthrow our fucking country. And I mean,
Yep.
these guys are not good guys, you know. And they got this little German Nazi fucking club at Yale called Skull and Crossbones, you know, and it's bad.
Sure.
And you know,
Yeah.
all they cared about was he was the hero because he was the anti-abortion president. Care
Yep.
they was murdering fucking people, war criminal, and sending our guys
Hmm.
off to fight some fucking war for the United Globalist Nation and shit like that, right?
Yep.
I mean, even even if we were Afghanistan, right? Okay, so we went there to protect the fucking Queens heroin fields, right? The poppy
Right.
fields. That's what
Right.
we were there for.
Oh yeah,
And
100%, dude.
you know, oh well, we don't want to hurt their pre-established fucking economy. They already have
Yeah.
so
Selling
little.
poppy.
They have so little. Never mind that we're fighting a war on drugs
One of the
and
largest contributors to opium in the
we
fucking.
got our boys, boys in arms, just fucking guarding the poppy fields, and you know, to show them that we're combating the fucking war on drugs, we're gonna we're gonna burn up all these wooden scrapers they
Whoa.
use on the bulbs, right? That way they can't scrape the bulbs, and some guy that's making the wooden scrapers is just raking it in, right? Hey, some asshole bought 100 of my scrapers. Well, hurry up, make 100 more. Then the U.S. fucking U.S. military says, "Well, we're going to combat this. We're instead of torching that poppy field, we're going to buy this little tool that they scrape the bulbs with. They won't be able to scrape the bulbs anymore. What the fuck ever."
Crazy. I just woke up in my MSR outside of Babbage,
Yeah,
and I fell out of the fucking thing onto the ground, out of the bed.
yeah, that shit's happening. And once you fall out, you can't. Your ship won't fucking let you.
Well, I got back in,
Oh, did
but
you? You got lucky.
yeah, um, that's crazy.
And
Wow, wow,
dude,
wow.
and I'm old enough, you know, I still remember the fucking the fireworks for the 4th of July from the bicentennial year. You know,
Me too.
that shit's fresh in my fucking head like yesterday, and they're fucking.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck are you guys doing to my country? This ain't the country I
Yep.
grew up in.
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
52 years old, man. So it's
why in the
I've
world?
been around.
What in the world did this guy crash into my ship or something?
What
That
are you doing?
Well, who's this guy? I think some guy just stole my fucking. I didn't have
What-
nothing on it, but he fucked up. He, no, he crashed into me. You fucking idiot. He crashed into my fucking Valkyrie with his freelancer, destroyed my fucking, and then I got his dead corpse. My ship's on fire, but my landing gear are up, and I'm like, why is my landing gear up?
Yeah, last night we were a bunch of us were doing
Dumbass.
ERTs, and
Yeah.
we ended up doing this one ERT, and then somehow we were on the 890 jump that we destroyed, and all of a sudden we started getting blasted. Well, Xeno threat showed up and started fucking us up, dude, with hammerheads.
I need to be
We're like,
saved.
what the hell? No, we barely got out, and as soon as we got on our ships, we got blown up, and we're floating in space. I almost got on one of the hammerheads, and one of the other hammerheads ran me over. I went through the ship. I thought, oh, I made it. I was walking on the deck, and all of a sudden I fell through the bottom of the damn hammerhead and died. But it was crazy. Like 4 of us got just immediately blown up, dude. We didn't even. We were like, what is happening? Where did these guys come from? Just out of nowhere, Xeno threat, dude, just showed up.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is a normal person because the corpse says human. Or maybe it is an NPC that crashed into my ship.
Yeah, their AIs are getting crazy.
Because, I don't know. I don't know what to think. But this fucking freelancer tore up my. He fucking tore up my shit, man. What the fuck? I was coming out with my loot.
What are you doing?
I was doing a bunker, man. They fucking tore my Valkyrie up.
Uh,
Check out my stream on YouTube. I got a link up in the video.
are you running? Hey, I got a question about that, man. Because I'm getting ready to start streaming and YouTubing too. I got my cap card. I got all that hooked up.
Yeah.
But how do you hook up the camera and all that stuff too to make it work?
I don't even have a camera, so.
Oh.
But Jet, he's
Yeah, I'm gonna.
he's the other guy that he does all the camera stuff. He's got the fucking green screen and the shit like that. He's got a real nice setup. I'm heading that direction. I'm just not there yet.
Yeah, me too. I'm waiting for my daughter to go to college so I can put my shit in her room.
But fucking you doing a capture card? What do you got? Two? You running two computers, or are you gonna do all that on one computer?
One computer. I got a pretty damn good computer.
Well, you definitely need a fucking beast if you're
Yeah,
gonna
I got a
do
beast
all
of a
of it.
computer.
Because
I
I
got a
built the
pretty.
beast with the ideal of just running a cable to a secondary machine and using it to capture from that machine. But then once I started playing around, the machine was more than capable of doing everything I needed. So I haven't
Yeah,
really ran. I got a capture card. I spent fucking like $220 for it, and
I'm
usually
running. I'm running a 4090, and I got my
790.
9700. I got I'm running a 7900 uh, XD. I think it is right now. X 7900 XD
Yeah.
and AMD. I'm running AMD stuff because it's pretty nice for this game. Intel for some reason with Star Citizen gets a little wonky, but
I got Intel, but it's the what's the CPU I got, Sage? We got like the top of line fucking i9 or whatever the fuck.
yeah,
Yeah, the 13900K i9.
yep, yep, good. That's a good chipset. They're
Then we're running the only difference is our video. He's got almost the same machine as I got, but I got the 7900 Red Devil
yeah,
video card, and he's got just the 7900 what? Just the regular.
7900, yours is the 7900X.
Yeah, X. So mine's special because it's got Red Devil. It's pretty much the same card. 24 gigs of RAM on
yeah,
it.
yeah. Some
It's the
4090 with a
4090.
24.
Yeah, it's the 4090 fucking equivalent.
It's pretty. I mean, I'm running pretty. I can run 4K and have no still run at 60 FPS
Oh
and
yeah, I got 4K. Well, fucking
yeah.
14, whatever the fuck is what I normally juice out. You can see my stream that I'm running now. I'll go to
I mean, I'm
YouTube.
running
Look at it.
my
It's high
render.
quality.
I'm running CPU right now. I'm running barely at 23%, and my GPU is like 78% right now.
And then it's gonna look weird because
Yeah.
you know you can check my stream right now because I'm running that 49-inch monitor. So it all looks like letterbox, but I think it looks fucking awesome. Not everybody likes it, but
Yep.
I don't care what they think. That's what I think. I'm the one spending the money here, not them. Well, I guess. Leave area or be trespassed.
You're streaming right now, shits and giggles.
Yeah. Yep. You can see my Valkyrie all up in flames because of this here fucking. But I'm not sure if this guy was an NPC or what. But he fucked my ship up. Broke his ship in half. And this would be the culprit right here. It says human. So I don't know if that's a person or if that's a what's he got in him.
It's
Yep.
weird hearing yourself in a stream while you're on watching it.
Yeah, because it gives you that like yeah, it's especially hard to talk while you hear yourself talking.
Yeah, there's obviously some lag between the two.
Well, you can see that what the monitor does to that. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. My poor Valkyrie, I just got this bitch out, man. I was all excited. I ain't been in it in like 2 weeks. I'm like, yeah, let's take out the Valkyrie. It's been a while. And then
It's
when I
hella
got
fun.
up, when I walked out to the hangar, I'm like, hello, beautiful. I didn't even get got to the bunker. Got to the bunker, and I think that was an NPC. I don't know, but because that ship was not there when I came in and landed. I had this whole place to myself, but now I'm stranded. And I'm probably just going to drop the menu.
I joined on
Wait,
Barrack and all them.
this fucking thing all crashed out over here.
And now they're not even here anymore. That's funny.
Oh, in the game?
Yeah.
There's a warden, I
Oh,
think.
there he is.
That's pretty sharp.
Barrack is here.
All right.
They're in game, but they're not on Discord.
They're in menu.
Yeah. No, they're in game. I'm actually in the server with them right now,
Hmm.
but they're not on Discord. No. All I see is LA downstairs.
Be right back. Gotta take a leak.
I'd rather leave one. BWC. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them on.
I'm back. hell's going on here? Why did it drop the menu?
Did you drop out the menu?
I tried, but the game is being freaked out.
Where'd everybody go? There's a bunch of guys down in the other SC party, and then all of a sudden now there's just one. Oh, here they're down here in the secret squirrel stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what are they doing? These guys down here up to no good. Yes, sir. I'm heading over to Cousins Crows and go outfit my MSR.
Huh. She locked up. I had to go out and actually end it with my task manager. Wowzer. Well, it just crashed earlier too, so.
Is Gestal going to be on today at all?
I have no idea. Hopefully, it's always nice to hear from him.
Yeah, I got something to talk with him about. I want to do a paladin giveaway for I have a Thrustmaster Warthog stick.
Oh, nice.
That I'm no longer using, so we're gonna try to come up with some kind of a in corp competition.
Nice.
Where we do an event or something, where a winner gets it, and it's a used one, but it's only been used for like maybe less than a month, if that.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
If you ain't got one.
Yeah, if a guy don't have one, wants to learn how to use a stick, it's a good starter, but it's a little more advanced than a starter stick. It's not like you're getting like a 1600 or whatever, or 16,000, where that other one is, or a Logitech or something. It's a little more. It's got a little more extra, more feel to actual, because it's an AHOG stick. It's an A10 Warthog stick. So I thought it'd be something cool we could do for the generate some